Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. Let's check out this video called Food Theory, How Pumpkin Spice Killed Coffee. Starbucks Pumpkin Spice Latte. So like a couple of weeks ago, Meat Canyon, it's a channel where they make animated gross shit. They made this video about pumpkin spice latte and how there is a white woman always buying it, and so many. It just became super popular because majority of the people that buy it are white women or something. So the animation was supposed to gross you out, and it grossed me out because it was weird the way they showed it. But in this video, we're gonna listen or learn what it is that made pumpkin spice truly great. And apparently it killed the popularity of coffee. Like, coffee is the most sweet beverage tasting amazing stuff, and this thing killed the popularity and the sales of coffee or something like that. So let's just react to it. All I know is that apparently it's it's like an air whipped cream that is not, there's no drink in it, and it's just foam, I think. Somebody told me that. I could be wrong, but yeah. And to be honest, I gotta admit one thing, don't call me sexist, but women love pumpkin for some reason. My mother loves pumpkin. For some reason, I don't understand the taste of it. It tastes like, I don't know, it doesn't taste good for me, but my mother loves it, and a lot of women just die to eat pumpkin. They love pumpkin. So I don't know what it is with the woman and what is the connection. I don't know, man. But let's just react to this, okay? Let's just react to this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's 14 minutes. Let's do it. Starbucks.
Hear ye, hear ye! Pumpkin spice season has officially commenced. The line forms
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Wow, it's October, and pumpkin spice season is only starting now?
okay.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised
Why this dude looks like Dream almost.
here. Figured Starbucks would have started back in August or something.
Also, I gotta admit that I never saw a Food Theory video, so I don't know who these people are. I guess these people run the channel of Food Theory, the Food Theorists or whatever. I never saw any video from this channel. I just heard of this video, and I'm now here. So let's just react to it.
This is the line for next year's pumpkin spice latte, right?
Okay.
Bro, this year's pumpkin spice season already ended.
It did?
Oh.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. Honestly, try to keep up, dude.
Okay. McDonald's. I like this animation stuff with the images and shit. This is a new type of art. I like it.
To Food Theory, the culinary
Yeah.
show that's not just good for your stomach, it's good for your gourd. There's nothing quite like autumn, is there? The leaves change, the weather gets cooler, and Americans line up to purchase or to hate on Starbucks'
Okay.
most popular seasonal drink of all time, the pumpkin spice
Spice
latte.
latte,
Now, if
okay.
you've never experienced a pumpkin spice season stateside, what I need you to understand is that today's episode isn't just about some excessively sugary autumn-themed drink. We're beyond
Okay.
that now. The pumpkin spice latte has
Spunk-
become a
the pumpkin
force in
spice
and of
latte.
itself. Since 2003, Starbucks has sold 424 million of the lattes in the U.S.
Whoa.
alone. Not too
Holy
bad for a drink that's
shit.
only available for a couple months
That's
out of the year.
fortune.
But the sales alone aren't what make the pumpkin spice latte trend so remarkable.
Billions
It's the
of money,
cultural
I think.
impact of it all. Because
That
it's not
would be
just Starbucks
insane.
who's doing pumpkin spice anymore. It is everyone. When Starbucks first launched this drink, they didn't realize it, but they created a food revolution. Now,
Wow.
every fall, Americans are inundated with pumpkin spice coffee creamers and candles
Holy
and
shit.
donuts and cream cheese and waffle mixes.
So
and
it is
toothpastes
a
and four
amateur
mochos.
little
So that last one actually turned out
curiosity
to be good, but you know
that
what? It's not a
grew
very good
into
joke.
a-
If I saw
an
pumpkin
empire,
spice Four Loko on the shelf, I
basically.
wouldn't even bat an eye. See,
Shit.
pumpkin spice is more than a meme. It's no fad either. Not anymore. Pumpkin spice is old enough to drive people. Over its 17-year
Fuck.
reign, pumpkin spice has seen the rise and fall of T-bowing, fidget spinners, Tide Pods, and the word YOLO. Every
It
single one of
lasted
those
for
fads
so
had a
long,
meteoric
and And it's
rise in
still going, I
popularity,
think.
At which point the haters swooped in and swiftly reminded
time
us
to
exactly
stop.
how
It's
uncool
become
cheese
like,
snakes actually were. And pumpkin
regular
spice knows
life,
all about this because
almost.
never in the history of hating has the internet tried to kill something so hard. To pumpkin spice haters, the PSL, as it's referred to in so many hashtags, represents
Shit.
everything that's wrong with the holiday season in America. Not only
Oh.
was there no actual pumpkin in the thing until 2015,
Oh.
but there's a sense that ordering
What?
a pumpkin spice latte is to openly embrace consumerism and hop aboard whatever's generally trendy at the moment, aka
Jeez.
the basic. And yet, despite
Basic.
their best efforts, the haters have
There's no
definitely
pumpkin
lost
in
this
it?
battle. Fidget
That's
spinners couldn't
fucking
handle the hate and
ridiculous.
promptly
That's
spun off into
stupid.
obscurity.
What?
YOLO did
That's
indeed
like
only
a
live once,
fool's-
not for very
like a
long.
pyramid
And as for the
scheme.
pumpkin
What are
spice
you
latte,
doing?
Its popularity, especially in the US, has done nothing but climb steadily throughout it all, year after
Jeez.
year after year. Apparently, these
What?
so-called basic pumpkin spice lovers don't really care what the haters have to say. They like what they like, and they are not ashamed to admit it.
I haven't had a
Jesus.
Starbucks one in so long, literally since like last fall.
Whoa.
Ugh, it's so good.
It's amazing. I'm addicted. When it's cold outside, it gives you a sense of warmth. It's almost Thanksgiving. It's Christmas time. It
Jeez.
feels good.
This is the perfect just coffee where you just go.
People just love this shit.
And Hocus Pocus is on the Disney.
I wonder how it
It
tastes.
seems then that the pumpkin
We
spice
ain't got no
latte
pump-
just makes
pumpkin
people
spice in
feel good.
India.
It evokes the nostalgia of coziness and holidays with family.
I don't know,
And
maybe
hey,
there
grande
is.
has
I gotta
380
check.
Calories, so it doesn't necessarily take a psychologist to understand the
Sugar.
appeal. At the end of the day, this thing is
Wait.
just a drink that tastes like candy. On the other hand,
Oh.
psychologists can
That's
be
it?
easier. I mean, there are a lot of delicious, staggeringly unhealthy drinks out there, and
Man.
none have managed to weave themselves into the fabric of pop culture quite like the pumpkin spice latte has. So what we're going to look at
Jesus.
today is how Starbucks did it. How did they develop a product so comforting,
No,
so
it's
nostalgia-inducing that it
It's like when you create something, once it gets the trend set going on, once it becomes popular, and then it just anybody will make it extremely popular. Anything can happen, and once it gets into the consciousness of human mind out there, like everybody knows about this. It can go any high level of popularity. It can go anywhere. That's what I think.
became completely and utterly hater-proof. Turns out there's a lot of science going on under the hood. The PSL's runaway success can be attributed to the fact that Starbucks has figured out how to hack pretty much every major region of our brains with just one
Jesus.
product. It all begins with the
Man.
concept of scarcity, where people
Scarcity.
place higher value on things that aren't in abundance. For instance,
Okay.
Mr. Beast's fans can buy merch anytime they want to, but the moment that he announces that he's going to personally sign every hoodie or shirt ordered within a 24-hour window,
Yeah.
his fans turn out in droves and purchase over 68,000 of them.
Jeez.
And that exact same concept applies to seasonal drinks like the pumpkin spice latte. It too is a special product that's available for only a specific window of time, usually
Wow.
late August to
Oh,
December.
it's like a
PSL
seasonal
ads start
thing,
coming out,
of
customers
course.
know that if they want
Now
something
it
with
makes
pumpkin
sense.
spice
It's
in it,
like
they
a
have to
rare
get it
delicacy
now,
or
otherwise
something.
They're gonna have to wait until next year. And this is the first way that the pumpkin spice latte hacks your brain. See, a
Damn.
scarcity mindset increases activity in the customer's orbitofrontal cortex. region
Yeah,
of the
I
brain,
get
which
it.
is
I
involved
get
in
it. It's a
attributing value to
scarcity
things.
stuff
A scarcity mindset
that makes
also
you wanna, like,
decreases
get-
activity in the
just makes you
customer's
curious.
dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, which is
And
involved in higher order
unnecessary
goal, memory,
attachment,
and
like
attention.
almost like a sentiment
Basically, a customer's
towards
scarcity mindset
something
makes
that
them
is
inflate their
popular
perceived
and
value of
rare,
an item,
you
while
know?
their ability to see the bigger picture gets simultaneously depleted. In other words, they're more susceptible to marketing. Now,
Best
is Starbucks
drink
doing this
ever.
intentionally? 100% yes they are. Remember, the original PSL
Okay.
syrup had no real pumpkin in it. It's not like we're dealing
Okay.
with a product that relies on seasonal produce here, friends. The supposed scarcity of the pumpkin spice latte is completely artificial, as the latte's pumpkin flavoring was for the first decade of its existence.
Okay.
Nailed you, pumpkin spice latte syrup.
That bottle of pumpkin-flavored science goo sits behind the
Shit.
counter of Starbucks all year round, never aging like Ryan Seacrest.
The
Okay.
increased perceived value of a seasonal drink like the pumpkin spice latte makes it a status symbol of sorts, an item worthy of being shared, talked about, and hashtagged online. And when
Yeah.
people see their peers
Social media
participating
is like
in
a
an event or
virus.
trend without 'em, that's
Anything
when
that's
FOMO,
popular,
the
it
fear of
just,
missing out, starts
you
to
know,
creep in.
goes
And
out
typical
there
FOMO today is
and
essentially the
gets
same survival
infected.
instinct
It's
that
like almost like
always made our
getting
species afraid
infected.
to be left out of the herd. According to clinical
viral
psychologist
spread.
Anita Sands, quote, getting the impression that one is not part of the in-group is enough for many individuals' amygdalas to engage the stress or activation response, the
Yeah.
fight or flight response. And
Fight or
naturally,
flight.
one way to rid yourself
Okay.
of that
That's
stress is to
Minecraft.
join the herd.
Minecraft
Today, enough
sheep.
Americans have joined the herd that seasonal drinks like the pumpkin spice latte and peppermint
Pumpkin
mocha
spice
are
latte.
household terms. But there's obviously something else about the pumpkin spice latte that the other seasonal drinks don't have.
There
Otherwise,
must
John
be
Oliver
something
would
in the
rant about
taste
chestnut praline
too,
season
like,
or frappuccino season,
because
or, like I just said, the
even if it's
peppermint mocha
popular,
season.
it
What
needs to
is the
continue
secret
to be
ingredient
popular for a
inside that
reason.
pumpkin spice latte. Well,
No?
a key difference is the season itself. Autumn and all
Oh.
the nostalgia that comes with it.
Season.
Nostalgia activates a number of areas in the brain, including a slew
Autumn,
of reward
okay.
centers like the hippocampus, the substantia nigra.
So
the
when it's
ventral
autumn,
tegmental area, and the ventral striatum.
they
For
do the
Americans,
seasonal
autumn is an especially social
release
time
of
year.
new
Fall
pumpkin
always
spice
reminds me of
lattes, and
trick-or-treating,
everybody's
returning to
running
school,
to
the
get
fall
it.
Theater production, tailgating during football season, being a singing football vendor, selling
Shit.
popcorn in the stands. I
Fuck,
was shameless.
okay.
But of course, one of the biggest events of the fall, Thanksgiving dinner with the family. Autumn has no
Okay.
shortage of great moments to wax nostalgic about, which means autumn has no shortage of
It has
ways
become
to
a
activate
tradition,
reward
almost.
centers in your brain. Now, of course, a
Makes
lot of
sense.
this could apply to the December holidays just as easily. Christmas is an extremely nostalgic time of the year for many of us, so
Yeah.
why is
Everybody loves Christmas.
or the eggnog
You know?
latte sitting atop the pedestal as Starbucks' best-selling seasonal latte of all time? Well, one big reason is that Starbucks' slate of December holiday drinks effectively cannibalized each other in popularity. In 2003, if you wanted a seasonal autumn drink from Starbucks, pumpkin spice latte, only way to go. If you wanted a seasonal drink around Christmas time, though, you had
Wow.
multiple hit drinks to choose from. Because the pumpkin
Jeez.
spice latte essentially had the entire market to itself, it was able to spread its wings and really make a cultural impact just in time
Wow.
for the rise of social media and FOMO, as fate
Okay.
would have it. Another reason, though,
Oh,
could
so-
be the
so
execution.
social media made it
Starbucks put a
even
whole
more
lot of
popular.
research and development into making sure the pumpkin spice latte recipe hit our taste buds and brains just the right way. In the spring of 2003, Starbucks' Liquid Lab was tasked with capturing the essence of fall in a drink. After taking a slew
Okay.
of autumnal concepts out to customers, they found that the chocolate and caramel flavors rated highest, whereas pumpkin
Oh.
flavor was in the middle of the pack. Nevertheless, Liquid
Okay.
Lab's director of espresso, which has just got to be like one of the best job titles of all time,
Damn.
Dukes, went ahead and made pumpkin one of the 4 flavors that moved on to the prototype phase, since, quote,
Okay.
there wasn't anything around pumpkin at the time. And so Starbucks'
Oh.
pumpkin latte prototype went head-to-head against a chocolate caramel drink, an orange
Damn.
spice latte, and a cinnamon streusel latte, which would go
Shock.
on to become the
Orange
cinnamon dolce
sucks.
latte a few years later. But what pumpkin
Cinnamon
had
is
going
awesome.
for it
I'm
was
pretty sure
American
it's awesome.
tradition. Pumpkin is a new
Chopped
world
caramel,
order that's
I
been
don't
part
know
of the
about that.
American
Too
table
much
since
chocolate.
day one. So knowing this, Liquid Labs zeroed in on a blend of spices utilized
Orange
the traditional
sticks
pumpkin
on your
spice cake recipe,
tongue,
which appeared in a
and it never goes
1936
away for
cookbook
like,
using
it
nutmeg,
can stay
allspice,
for 2-3
cinnamon
days on your
cloves, and
tongue,
ginger. And
unless
this
you try to
particular
brush
spice
your
blend,
teeth,
which
and
had been
only
in the
then it will
American
go
tradition
away.
for generations,
Or
would
eat something
prove to be
else.
a nostalgia-inducing gold mine. You see, scent
Yeah.
is the strongest sense linked to memory.
Okay,
The
so the
olfactory
scent
bulb
is
the first
awesome in
place
it?
that smell
Is that what it
information
is?
processed in the brain. And from there, it sends the info along for further processing to other regions of
Yeah.
the brain, which happen to be the old friends that we met earlier this episode. Information is sent.
I like
for
how
further
you're
processing
analyzing
to
the brain,
which
human
associates
brain,
smells with emotion.
how it's
Info is
connected
also
to human
passed along
brain
to the
and why it's
hippocampus, which
popular and
contributes to the
everything.
formation of episodic memory, memories that occur at a particular place. and time.
Hippocampus.
Info also
Amygdala.
gets passed along to the orbitofrontal cortex, which associates odor and taste. If you've
Oh.
ever taken a bite out of an old family recipe and thought back to the summer that you spent with your
Dang.
grandparents, that's exactly what's going on here.
That's
So,
awesome.
As you can imagine, a drink that is
Maybe
so
it's like-
much about aromatic
I think
spice smells is
if you
primed to
eat
run
it,
all those parts of the brain,
you're like
activating
remembering
both
your
positive
childhood,
and nostalgic memories.
you know,
And
your
Starbucks,
grandparents,
as the story
your
goes,
childhood
the Liquid
friends,
Lab team brought
you
in their
know,
own
your
home
parents,
pumpkin
your
pie
memories
family
with the
recipe,
festivals
then alternated between
and,
bites of pie
you know,
and sips of
Christmas
latte
and
back
whatnot.
forth until they slowly
I guess the
honed in on
taste is
perfect
like
flavor
that,
profile
almost
for
like
the
an
drink
old
that they
days,
hoped would encapsulate
you know?
autumn, which is funny since the PSL
And very
is about as
natural and
unnatural
organic.
a drink as you can get. Today, only about
Probably
5
why
to
it's
10% of the
so
spices
preferred
in a pumpkin
by a lot of
spice
people.
latte are real. The rest are flavor compounds that mimic the spices that you typically
Flavor
find
compounds.
in the American cupboard. In all, there are about
Yeah.
340 flavor compounds in the pumpkin
Damn.
spice latte.
Shit.
Starbucks' inclusion of real pumpkin should be taken with a grain of salt. According to
Wow.
the organization IFT, quote, the amount of pumpkin puree added does very little other than appease those who wanted to see real pumpkin on the list of ingredients. But
Huh.
here's the real twist, friends. Not only does the PSL activate our FOMO, decrease our ability to think rationally, increase its own perceived value, and then hit us with scents that heavily
Okay.
activate positive seasonal memories, targeting nearly every major part of the brain, it also does one last thing that I think is just hilarious. It doesn't taste like coffee. As the story goes,
Oh,
when the flavor
nice. nice.
Investors finally
I
settled
mean-
on a proper pumpkin spice formula. Some of the higher ups
Okay.
of the company were worried that it covered up the taste of the beans. As Tim
Taste of
Hearn,
the beans.
founder and former executive at Starbucks, admits, quote, "A number of us thought it was a beverage so dominated by a flavor other than coffee that it didn't put Starbucks' coffee in the best light." And what
Jeez.
to me is the best twist of all, because the pumpkin spice latte
Uh-huh.
formulation eliminates the one last thing that holds back most other Starbucks drinks, and that is
Oh,
the
shit.
coffee itself. I don't know
Okay,
if
they
you've had
add coffee in
conversations with
every
about this,
single
but I know
thing,
multiple
but
people
not
who
in the
don't like
pumpkin
Starbucks
spice?
coffee because they say it's too strong or too burnt
Okay.
tasting. And while that's
This
my
is
anecdotal
insane.
evidence, they're not alone in that assessment.
If I asked all of you what you want in a coffee, every one of you would say, I want a dark, rich, hearty roast. What percentage of you actually like a dark, rich, hearty roast? Somewhere between 25 and 27%. Most
Yeah.
of you like milky wheat coffee. But
Okay.
you will never ever say to someone who asks you what you want that I want a milky wheat coffee.
You see, coffee is a weird
Exactly.
drink because it's bitter, and bitterness is something that we humans have been evolutionarily primed against since
You
the
have to be
cave
very
days, because it
intelligent
served as a
to make
defensive
something
mechanism to prevent us
revolutionary.
from eating poisonous
If you
food.
accidentally
And yet,
make
as the
something
theory goes,
revolutionary,
coffee
then
gets
that is
around
also
that
great.
aversion
I mean-
because of conditioning. Our brains are getting rewarded by the hit of caffeine when we take a sip of coffee, so we condition
Oh, okay.
ourselves to be okay with this taste that we would otherwise be actively trying to avoid. But what if you
Okay.
had all the positive effects of caffeine and none of the bitterness? Well, that,
Uh,
my friends,
okay.
is a drink that'll sell millions. And that is the pumpkin
Okay,
spice
so it's
latte,
not bitter
which
or
means in a
anything.
delightfully ironic twist,
Okay.
the most popular coffee drinks at Starbucks would be the ones that taste the least like coffee. And I think Starbucks
Oh.
has figured it out at this point. For an example, let's go international. In Japan, they've released Christmas strawberry cake milk, which incorporates the
Wow.
flavors of one of Japan's
That
favorite
sounds-
Christmas desserts.
that
The
sounds
Japanese
really
love their whipped
awesome.
cream and strawberry topped sponge cake so much that they even have
Jeez.
emoji for it. And Starbucks went
Oh.
all in on matching the flavor to the point that it includes no coffee, just
Oh,
white
man.
mocha syrup. In China, Starbucks
Holy
is wisely
shit.
hopping on the cheese trend.
That
that's sweeping
sounds
Southeast
tasty
Asia.
as
Turns
fuck.
out I said cheese.
I want it.
Cheese isn't a traditional part of the Chinese diet, but cheesy drinks have become all the rage in the region in recent years. Starbucks
Okay.
is doing its part to fan the flames with their snowy cheese
Man,
latte,
snowy
which sounds
cheese
super
latte.
weird, but then again, so is putting a bland orange gourd into coffee. But
Ah.
regardless of which of these take off or not, I think what we've all learned today is that the
Okay.
most important ingredients aren't necessarily the ones hitting our taste buds, it's the ones hitting our brains. But
Yes,
hey, that's
exactly.
just a theory. A food theory. Bon
Okay.
appetit.
Fe-
Hey, if you
food
like
the-
this
I heard
episode,
this.
Make sure you check
A
out our
food
other
theory
episode on
stuff.
coffee and how it changed the course of human history.
Man, there's so
Learn
many
about history,
videos
history books,
that
or,
I need to
just
subscribe to this
make sure
channel
that you
and
never
react
miss
to
another
all of
episode
them.
again ever.
You know,
Full of
I'm like a
good
new
milky
reactor,
coffee
so I
and
gotta,
not
you
one
know,
of those flashy, bold cups, but generally
do a
well
lot of
loved by everyone.
reactions
So take a swig and
on this
subscribe.
channel.
It's good for your brain.
Yeah, good. NyQuil chicken. Apparently this shit is getting popular on social media and this is dangerous to your health. Don't do this kind of stuff. You know, whatever. But pumpkin spice latte, you fucking drink all fucking day, okay? Doesn't matter, okay? I'm subscribing to food theorists. They're awesome. This is my first video, first introduction to them. They're pretty amazing. I like it. So, yeah. So that's the history of pumpkin spice latte, okay? The coffee was so awesome, but then pumpkin spice latte had no bitterness in it and it just took over. And, you know, at the right time, there was social media and internet getting popular and it just took over to sky heights. Nobody can even explain why. It's just insane, okay? So, food theory, how pumpkin spice killed coffee. I would suggest you check out the Meat Canyon pumpkin spice latte white woman season or something like that. You know, I think that's the title. Go check out that. That is gross as fuck. If you want to know how gross it is, I will tell you that a lady, a white woman, just turns around and reorders pumpkin spice latte, and every time she becomes a pumpkin, every drink she slowly becomes a pumpkin. Oh my god, go check that out, dude. It's crazy. It's gross and horrific. But that's what got me, you know, interested in looking up this, because somebody suggested go check this out to truly know, because I didn't understand that. That was gross, and I was like, why is this video like this? What does this mean? you know, but somebody told me to check this video out to know what it truly is like. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, that's it for this reaction. If you like this reaction, please subscribe to my channel, Unlimited Health. Okay, I just subscribed to this channel, so I'm gonna be reacting to a lot of their videos. If you like this reaction, please subscribe and also suggest me a video to react to. Okay, I'm gonna react to them. I'm gonna note them down and then I'm gonna react to them. Okay, Food Theory: How Pumpkin Spice Latte Killed Coffee. Very good video. I liked it. I even liked it. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.